Congressman.
Thank you, Congressman Castro, and thank you for your great leadership on this issue. You know, I want to take a moment to talk about the story of Mariana Castro. Possibly a long-distance relative.
Probably no relation, but yeah.
Mariana is going to be interning for us this year and is an ambitious young dreamer from Florida. In 2005, Mariana left Lima, Peru, at the age of 10, with her mother, leaving her father and brothers behind for a safer life. She was in a high school IB program. Not until the 10th grade did she realize that regardless of her excellent grades, involvement, and hundreds of hours of community service, that her undocumented status would be a hurdle to pursuing higher education. A few months before graduation, DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, was a miracle. She would now be able to provide for her family, drive, and no longer live in the shadows. Mariana enrolled in the University of Florida, but faced severe financial difficulties due to her status. As her only way to higher education, she temporarily paused her education and fought for tuition equity in the state of Florida. I had the honor of having a role in that, having been in the Florida Senate at the time, when we passed in-state tuition along with a bill that I had that admitted dreamers into the Florida bar. This would spark her passion for social justice. Throughout her time at UF, she utilized her voice to speak for immigrant rights and human rights by taking several leadership positions with Chispas, the only student-led immigrant advocacy organization at UF. She has helped start programs that provide training for professional staff under student affairs about relevant immigration laws that affect students as well. She has raised thousands of dollars for the Out of the Shadows, a scholarship specifically for undocumented students in Florida that she oversaw for 3 years. She spent a semester working for the Florida Senate and has also worked as a Know Your Rights trainer for the Florida Immigrant Coalition, where she was able to educate the immigrant community about their rights in the United States through mobile consulates. Due to her status, she is unable to qualify for loans and only qualifies to be eligible for a very limited amount of scholarships. Mariana has been paying her education out of pocket, working 20 to 30 hours during school and 50 plus hours during school breaks. Her only close relative in the States, her mother, has been undergoing difficult medical procedures, including treatment for human papillomavirus and most recently severe glaucoma, making her unable to support her daughter. After graduation, she hopes to attend law school to continue her fight for immigrant families across the nation. But if the DACA program doesn't exist, if dreamers aren't given their rights, then she'll never be able to practice law under Florida law. I'm proud to announce that Mariana will be completing a congressional internship in my office this semester. In Florida, we have 92,000 individuals who would be eligible for DACA, 92,000 dreamers. And I have met so many of them. They're ambitious. They're attending college. They're starting small businesses. They are joining our military. They are the very best of what this nation has to offer, and the struggles have shaped them. Their obstacles have made them better for it, sharper, hungrier. We need to encourage these new American dreamers, much like so many generations before them. In fact, the generations of ancestors, so many who occupy the seats in this chamber. And the time for action is now. We want to have a Clean Dream Act, and that is our priority. But at the very least, rather than talk about shutdowns, let's talk about solutions. There's a bill in the Senate. It's not perfect. There are things in there that I really don't like at all, and I know a lot of the members of CHC don't like. In the Graham bill along with Senator Durbin. But it's a compromise, and it's a start. I challenge for them to put it on the floor, have a vote, and send it over to the House. And then Speaker Ryan, I challenge you to put this bill, whatever comes over for the Senate, on the floor. Let's put together amendments. Let's take the very best of our debate, of our ideas in this august chamber, and let's put forward a product that deals with dreamers, that deals with TPS, that deals with border security, and let us put it on the desk of the president. Let us dare the president not to sign something that could be the embodiment of a generational opportunity to resolve so many issues that are so important to both parties. Let us not talk about shutdowns. Let us talk about solutions. And I'm honored to be here today with you, Congressman Castro, to do just that.